So you are going now, people. You know that many Jamaicans, majority of Jamaicans people were very, very homophobic, right? And it's something that basically is the way how we grew up, is the teaching that we got, and the grossness of some actions basically is why we're so homophobic, yeah? But one of the main reasons why Jamaicans are homophobic is because of the Bible. Because you have to understand that we basically grew up adhering to the Bible. You see me I say? We grew up adhering to the Bible, and Jamaican people love God. Once have anything to do with God, majority of Jamaican people, even the Rasta man, them love God. Them just have a different concept of a God. But if you go anywhere in Jamaica and say all who love God, you're definitely gonna get 99% of people saying they love God. You understand? The little 1% of people who are quote-unquote atheist, they're basically drowned out in the whole society compared to people that love God. So Jamaican people love God and Jamaican people fear God. See? So the Bible basically is something that we adhere to. We adhere to the Bible. It's like, even if a man don't go to church, a man adhere to the Bible. Even if a man is not a Christian, a man adhere to the Bible. Even a gunman go kill a man, him have a Bible in his back pocket. See? So a man can be the wickedest man, but when you come on to a man will kill you and say, my youth, you don't believe in God, boom and kill you. A man would say, yo, you're a devil, boom and kill you. Right? Because he's not thinking that, he thinks he might defend righteousness and he might kill the devil. You understand? So you have some man don't go to church, never been to a church, never get baptized yet, don't plan to get baptized, but they will argue with you about God. And the God that we know is the God of the Bible. This is the God we know, you know. So when a man says to you, say, the Bible corrupt, but me believe in God, it's basically you're saying God is corrupted. You understand how God is corrupt? See? So, I get a light. So most of us, Jamaicans, West Indian people, but majority of Jamaicans, we subscribe to God because God was introduced to us via the Bible. You understand? God was introduced to us via the Bible. It's there so we get God concept from. It's there so we learn about God. It's there so we learn to fear God. It's there so we learn to love God. It's there so we learn not to break God's commandment. It's there so we learn not to, live a certain way. You see? So when you look at the Bible, of course the Bible is one of the main sources why entertainers, why majority of Jamaican people would agree with you, say, Batty boy if he dead. I'm just quoting here, or paraphrasing, so you can refrain from reporting the page. So when a Jamaican say Batty boy if he dead, or gay people if he dead, or man, them things there. It's not just something where we just get up one day and just say, we want to kill some people for them lifestyle. You understand? It's not we. Just get up and just decide this thing. These things basically is things that they taught us. These things are basically things that we got from God. Because remember saying, them say the words where we are read is God himself. Some people believe that the words is God himself. And some people say it's God words. So that means that from a God words, it's not really we take it up on we head and say a man for dead if he is gay. It's basically what them teach we. It's what was passed down to us, You understand? So when you look at Leviticus 20 verse 13, Leviticus 20 verse 13 say, if a man has sexual relations with a man, as he does with a woman, both of them have done what is detestable, they are to be put to death. Their blood will be on their own heads. That means that them cause you to kill them. So if a man lay down with a man, he must be put to death. This is in the Bible, you know, people. So why is it that we have a society where think this way? Because, of course, we fear God, we love God, and basically this is what them teach we. You understand? This is what them teach we. Them never teach we say, if a man and a man want to have a relationship, it's for them business, you must leave them alone. So I overs when Jamaican people hit out against gay people. You understand? Them teach you this. But the thing is, we have other things that people supposed to be put to death for. Like a woman sleeping with a woman too. Like a woman who is not a virgin, she must be stoned to death. You understand? If a pastor call himself a priest, him not supposed to deal with a woman, and you know his only priest must collect the offering. So any pastor is a priest. His wife was supposed to be a virgin when he married to her, because if you are married to a priest, you have to be pure. So if a man is married to a girl and she's not a virgin, you're supposed to take her out in the street and stone her to death. Also, if a man or a woman, if a child disobey their mother and their father, you must take them out into the street and stone them to death. But we don't exercise that part of God's words. We only exercise the part we say, yo, batty boy if he dead. But it's the same God passed the rule here too. And the same God make this rule too, say batty man for dead, you know. It's the same God tell us if a girl is not a virgin and you're married to her, you must take her into the street and stone her to death. But people say it's no longer a thing because Jesus came. Jesus came and said, here we go on. Me don't want nobody to stone anybody to death. Right? So according to them, the part in the Bible where the woman committed adultery and they were ready to stone her to death, and Jesus started playing the song, and Jesus said, anyone has no sin, cast the first stone. So no man couldn't throw a stone. Right? Because every man has committed sin, and every sin is punishable by death. Yeah? Back in those days. However, that is not in the Codex Sinaiticus. That adultery part in the Bible where Jesus saved the adulteress. It's not in the Codex Sinaiticus. And you know the Codex Sinaiticus and the Codex Vaticanus is basically where they got the Bible from. This is not in the Codex Sinaiticus or in the Codex Vaticanus or in the Codex Alexandrinus. Right? They're not in the where the source came from for the Bible. So them basically added that in. Because they basically added this in because men were basically committing sin and they wanted to get forgiveness for the sins that they were committing. Especially homosexuality in the church. You understand? A lot of homosexuality was going on in the church. That is the reason why I think it was Pope Leo started giving indulgence, right? So you could pay for your sins, right? Now, what I want to get to know, seeing, I overs this. Because Leviticus 20 tells you this. Shabba Rankin get in a trouble for it. Shabba Rankin lost his career for it. Buju Banton got in trouble. Buju Banton get pressured for it. Because this is what basically God said. God said, yo, this thing, me don't want to know how to deal with it. Okay? This thing off limit. Now, based on nature, we realize, say, yo, nature no operates so. And if we see nature operating in such light, we know say something I go off. However, let us further investigate something here. All right? Let's look at 1 Samuel 20 verse 41. So 1 Samuel 20 verse 41. This is basically David. David and Jonathan. Now you know David is a man of God's own heart. And David basically was close to Jonathan. Seeing Jonathan is Saul's son. Right? So David was very close to Jonathan. Seeing? So this is what the Bible says. The words of God. And here is the words of God. And as soon as the lad was gone, David arose out of his place toward the south, and fell on his face to the ground, and bowed himself 3 times. And they kissed one another, and wept with one another, until David exceeded. So David basically, Saul wanted to kill David, and Jonathan basically, hid David in the bushes, in the field. So basically, David bowed himself 3 times before Jonathan, and they kissed in the field. Right? When the lad was gone. The lad left. Right? The lad that was there left, and Jonathan went unto David hiding place, and David bowed himself 3 times. Right? Fell on his face, bowed 3 times, and then they kissed one another in a field. Now, let's say social media was around. Let's say phones was around that time. Let's say the lad basically had a phone like what we have now. Right? And them things that the lad gone. And the lad comes up, boom, and see the 2 of them kissing in the field, and record it, or take a picture and put it on social media with David and Jonathan in the field kissing. I want to know if the same people them that defend God, defend the Bible, but burn out homosexuality, if these people would just say, no man, it's just 2 friends, they're in the field kissing. Yeah? I just want to know. Just say the lad had a phone and took a picture. Or let's say back then they had a phone, and now you're going to see a picture or a video of 2 men in a field kissing. Would you still be holding on to this Bible and this God? Or you would say, yo, me not, something not right about this picture. Something not right about this picture. Throw this thing. Me not like, no, this not feel good. This not sit well in my soul. You'll be troubled by it. You'll be like, yo, why 2 men in that? Yo, me don't know about that something here. Okay? Because it will not, to you now, you say, yo, this not look right. 2 men in a field a kiss. Alright? But, alright, so people are going to say, no, man. Back in them days, there is different type of kissing. A man kiss panja or so forth and so on. Alright, cool. We can accept that. Alright. We'll accept that. But let's look at 2 Samuel 1. 2 Samuel 1. We're going to go from verse 25. How are the mighty fallen in the midst of the battle? O Jonathan, thou wast slain in thine high place. I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant hast thou been unto me. Thy love to me was more wonderful than the love of a woman. Now, me and Raja is brethren. Me and Juxikila is brethren. We will basically fight to the death to defend each other. But let's say in the same social media era here now, I send Juxi a message and say, Juxi, or Sangster, or any one of the brothers them that I will go to war for. Let's say I just get up one morning and say, morning Juxi, my love for you surpass the love I ever had for any woman. And Juxi now leave his phone and somebody take up Juxi phone and see Mr. Vegas saying to Juxi, Juxi, my love for you surpass any love that I ever had for any woman. They would say, yo, the boy Vegas has sent Juxi message, the two of them are batty boy. Them fit dead. But this is it. This is the words of God again. But we still hold on to the Bible and we still have it as God's words. But let me go one up more upon you. Because that you can explain away. You can say basically him just saying him love him whichever way him want to love him. Alright, cool. I'll take that. Let's go to the book of Luke 17. Luke 17. We go from verse 33. No, let's go from verse 30. Yeah, look at verse 33 because people love to say you pick your scripture picking. Luke 17. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. I tell you, in that night there shall be two men in one bed, and one shall be taken, and the other shall be left. Two women will be grinding together. One shall be taken, and the other shall be left. And the other left. Two men shall be in the field. One shall be taken, and the other left. Now, this is God speaking, people. So basically, two men will be in one bed. Alright? Hold on there now. This is my picnic them bed. This is I picnic them bed. Me and Spider-Man in the bed now. See Spider-Man here? Me and Spider in the bed. Me and Spider in the bed. Pass, what's up, Spider? Everything good, Spider? Oh, I tell you, boy, everything good, boy. I tell you, Spider, I tell you, I like to sleep with you in this bed, Spider. I wonder if God coming tonight and go and take your Spider and leave me. Eh? Spider, suppose God come now. Which one are you think he might take? Spider, your foot are come over here so much. You sleep bad in, Spider. My youth, better you sleep on the floor, my youth. Because every night you sleep, you just sleep and you fling your hand over your son and just touch me. Go over some more, man. So when are we, if Jesus come, when are we going to go to heaven? When are we going to go? Spider. You know it. Spider, you know, so you couldn't put on a little more clothes. You know, if you're sleeping on something, the Spider. We must say two and we are share the one bed, you know. Anyway, Spider, my love for you surpass the love for any woman. Spider, my love for you surpass the love of any woman. Spider, you asleep, you know, hear me? So, Spider kick me out of bed. So basically, we have a Jamaican society. We don't like them things there. We have a Jamaican society where Dalton Harris can't come back here because him lean down in a man's lap. But we have a Jamaican society where we kill you if you accept the Bible. We have a Jamaican society where we kill you and tell you that this is God's words and you have to respect it. Okay? But we have a Jamaican society where we have no problem with two men laying down in one bed. But we spend days now, how much days now, everybody having a conversation, even me, about a man leaning down in a man's lap. Which, by the way, I don't agree with it. But is, as I said, is his personal life. I like his voice. I like him singing. But me and Spider can share a bed. So, one of the greatest dancehall artists of all time supported the youth, but him publicly now took back his support. And of course, everybody agree. So I'm basically asking the fans them now to ask him if he's going to denounce the Bible now. Because anyhow, we get a man like Bounty Killer to denounce the Bible. We know that people going to wake up. This is the key to waking up people. Wanna try reach out to him and show him this verse. Because me 100% sure say if Bounty Killer knows said this in the Bible that Jonathan said. His love, David said his love for Jonathan is more than any other woman. Any woman. And two men laying in one bed. You can't get the general to touch back a Bible. Me 100% sure say the general now go to church again. So all that baptize, what them a plan for baptize him, he ain't go happen. So please don't find him and tell him say that is in the Bible. Because him pulling support. And tell him say me and Spider was in a bed. You know, me and Vegas and Spider. No, not Vegas, Gigas. Gigas was in the bed with Spider. Because we need the people them to realize, no, said this is in the Bible. All the people them want to kill the youth. Make we start with the Bible first. We know say them going to teach you about the part where say gay people must die. But let us go to the part with two men waking up in one bed and two women grinding on each other. I wish I did have a congregation this morning. Because I would want to see two women grinding on each other. I want grinding two women, Bev and Janice. Bev and Janice grinding on each other. Jesus come, what you do grinding? Hey, one I want to come make me carry go to heaven. Boop. Janice get left behind, Bev gone to heaven. And if you want to read all of it, is Luke 17. And it's not a parable. This is Jesus telling you what is going to happen on the judgment day. So like how someone want to believe in this Bible here so much that you don't want to kill me. I don't want to usher me out. I don't want to send me to hell. I don't want to send me a blaspheme. How is it that you will accept two men in one bed and two women grinding on each other? Yeah, the party is sound nice. How is it that you will accept that? Huh? But you want to denounce a man a lean down in a man lap. Okay?